Hola mi gente, ¿cómo están? Mi nombre es Alba Mar, me pueden decir Alba, Arcanacema Seriela. Estamos aquí para hablar de libros, algunos de ellos en español desde Puerto Rico. Hello, my name is Alba Mar. You may call me Alba. The channel name is Seriela. We're here to talk about books and some of them in Spanish from Puerto Rico. I'm here to do a tag. Yeah, can you believe it? On Tag Tuesday, I finally doing a tag. I was tagged by the lovely Kazen over, she's in Japan. Channel is always doing. I will link it down below. And the tag is called the Intimidating TBR Tag. But before I do that, I just want to show you what I got at the post office. My daughter, the knitter from New York, sent me these wonderful socks. They're nice and soft. Yes, even though I'm just out of the shower and it's very hot here in Puerto Rico in the afternoon, I wear socks because sometimes my feet get very cold. You know, I'm at that age. We're not going to stay here because it's so hot. To do the TBR tag, I'm going to take you over to my bookshelves where all the books for the intimidating TBR are set up. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so here we are in my bookshelf, and the first question is, what book on your TBR haven't you finished yet? And that is, of course, Don Quixote. You've been seeing this for a couple of months already. I'm in part 2, and I hope to be finished with it maybe next month. It will have taken me 6 months to finish. Other ones that I have not finished, let's go over here, are ones from Puerto Rico, especially this one, La Deuda Odiosa and Raymond Dalmau, which I have suspended. Number 2 is, what book on your TBR haven't you had time to read? Well, you know I've been reading for the quarterfinals in the Booktube Prize, and because of that, I haven't been able to read Cara Baby, which is what we're reading for the Toni Morrison 2020 event that Hannah has over at Hannah's Books, and I haven't been able to do the book for Asian Readathon, which I had was The Good Son by Yu Jong. Yeah, but there are other ones too that I've been longing to get to for the longest time. Start from the beginning, the New Jim Crow. Oh, and this one. I've been wanting to get to this one for a long time. Como piensa el colonizado, which is a book of caricatures, political caricatures, Puerto Rico. And The Great Influenza, I would like to get to that one. Yeah. Well, so many books, good books to read. Oh, and where's Terra Nullius? I want to get to Terra Nullius, which I didn't get to for the Aussie reads. I haven't been able to get to my maybe Midrash reads either. José Saramago and Protestantismo en Puerto Rico, which is over here. Excuse me. This one right here. Protestantismo y Política en Puerto Rico, 1828 a 1930, by Samuel Silva Gotay. Yeah. A lot of books I want to get to. Number 3. Which book on your TBR haven't you read because it's a sequel? Yeah, that would be, let me move Don Quixote. That would be the 5th season, N.K. Jemisin. I even had it all plotted out at one point. I have it divided by sections, but I haven't been able to get to it yet. But I will. And then there's this one by Paco Ignacio Taibo, which is a history of Mexico, Patria, it's called. Yeah. The other one is, the other question, number 4, what is a book on your TBR that you haven't read because it's brand new? And look at this one here.
It's brand new. It even has the plastic on it. I went during the week to my favorite bookstore and asked for it. Barataria, a ferocious satirical novel about Puerto Rico and Latin America by Juan López Bauza. Juan López Bauza is the one who wrote Luz Bella, which I loved. So I want to go into his backlist of books. Number 5, which is a book by an author that you read previously but didn't really like. And I am going to pass on that because I'm probably going to do a whole video about that. Number 6. What is a book on your TBR that you're just not in the mood to read? Well, after The Heartbeat at Wounded Knee, I don't know if I want to read these 2 books. In the Spirit of Crazy Horse by Peter Matheson and Prison Writings, My Life is My Sundance by Leonard Peltier. Yeah. After reading The Heartbeat at Wounded Knee, I don't know. But I do, here, I'm interested in reading this one, The Last Stand. The Last Stand, Custer's Sitting Book, and the Battle of the Little Bighorn. And also this one right here, The Dying Grass by William Vollmann. I'd like to read that. Well, this is another one that I've been wanting to read for a long time and just haven't gotten to it. This changes everything. I always say I want to read this by Naomi Klein, and I never get to it. Oh, so frustrating. And I had started reading a few of the chapters here on the Park Chung-hee era, the transformation of South Korea, but I suspended it. But I'll get back to it. Yeah. And number 7 is, what is a book that you haven't read because it's enormous? I have a lot of enormous books, and it's not because they're enormous that I haven't read them. It's basically because I branch off into something else and it's suspended. Now, in this corner are the books that would qualify for Alan Morton, who has changed his channel to The Good Traveler, I think it is. Anyway, Alan Morton has the Chunkster Challenge. I will link that down below. And these are basically the books that I had set out for that challenge during the year. There's Life and Fate by Vasily Grossman. And there's also Che Guevara. And there's Edmund Morris's The Rise of Theodore Roosevelt. Of course, again, The Dying Grass by William T. Vollmann. And a compilation of James Herriot's books. And then Manny Marable's Malcolm X. But I have a lot of other chunksters that I'm not scared to get to. They're not intimidating. It's just that frankly, I'm not intimidated anymore by any big book because I read The Count of Monte Cristo last year with Dee Dee. So I know I can get them done. There's Les Miserables by Victor Hugo, The Three Musketeers, I want to get to that one, A Suitable Boy by Vikram Seth, and The Reformation by Diarmuid McCullough. Just a few of those. Yeah. So, I'll leave it here, people. Have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Okay? Let's not lose faith and hope. Cuídense mucho, mi gente. Nos vemos. Adiós.